Girl, please, please remember that everything you see, or 95% of what you see on social media, is fake. Do not go break the bank account to keep up with the Joneses, sis. Hi guys, I'm Ren. Welcome back to my channel. This is where we level up and become the best, baddest versions of ourselves together. If that feels like something that you are on in this season, please join the gang. This video is all about how to live a luxury lifestyle on a budget, and girl, I'm spilling all the tea, and I've actually never done this before, but I just feel like I need to put you guys on. Number one, dupes. Dupes are something that have definitely been trending in the last couple of years. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard about DHgate on TikTok, and I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't oversaturated myself with it. I have got one or two bits, and since I have bought them, I'm like, I don't think I'm going back, because I'll be real. In this climate where cost of living is going through the absolute roof, why are you going to spend £700 on a bag where you can spend £100 or £50 on that bag and then save the 600, or invest the 600, or flip that 600 and make that 600 work for you? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Once upon a time, yes, I'm like, I literally used to only save my money to buy designer. I used to work my ass off and save every last cent and then use it to buy clothes. And I'm like, no, that can't be me. Like, that is not going to level us up. Yes, it might make us look good in the gram. Yes, it might make us feel good, but realistically, it's not changing our position in life. It's not elevating us. And at the end of the day, who actually cares? Yes, I like to look good, but I can still create the same look with a dupe and spend way less money. Plus, shoes and bags and stuff, like, they're gonna get mashed up anyway. Don't get me wrong, expensive stuff, designer stuff, does last long. It is long wearing, but I'm just like, it's just a bag, it's just a pair of shoes. Like, who even cares? And that also brings me to the point of, you don't need to wear designer to look expensive. So as much as I'm talking about do not feel like you need that LV bag or you need that Chanel bag to look expensive, because I'm in my first ever era where I am buying like Zara bags and Shein bags, and I'm creating amazing looks. Like, I am still looking very expensive, very classy, with a £20, a £30 bag versus a £600-700. I always say to people, it's about how you drop things and put them together, and not necessarily about the labels. I have seen people in head to toe designer and they look tacky. So do not think that you need these brands to look classy, to look in a certain way, to look aesthetic, because girl, you can do it. I've always said to my friend, we had this friend and she never used to wear designer, only one in the group, never used to wear designer. She still doesn't, and she's always it's me. And I said to her, like, I respect you because you don't do what everyone else is doing and you still look amazing. Like, we'll go out and I still know this girl's gonna look 20 out of 10 with her little simple bits and pieces that she just puts together really nicely. So first of all, if you're gonna do it, dupe it. And second of all, don't feel like you have to do it. Two, if you are into designer like I am, and it's just something that, it's not about keeping up with Joneses, but you've always liked nice stuff, you've always just had a thing, an eye for designer, which, girl, I get. Buy second-hand expensive pieces. Like, this has been my bag for years. eBay, Depop are my best friends. Like I said, I haven't bought off them in a while because I genuinely haven't felt the need to buy a designer piece. I feel like Zara, Primark and Shein have been just doing bits, and I haven't actually felt the need. I'm like, no, this bag's just as cute and it's £10. I'm getting it. So I just haven't even bought anything in a while. But I'm telling you now, when I was in my designer bag era, I used to, eBay and Depop are your best friends. eBay has even leveled up now, so they've got this whole authenticity thing where, like, they guarantee it's 100% real if that seller is saying it's authentic. So you can even, like, you can trust the process. But I have got several bags from eBay and Depop, and it's just so worth it. It's not going to be as cheap as a dupe, but it's going to still be at least half the price less than the original price, and you know it's real. So it's a win-win if you are one of those girls who's like, no, I can't do dupes, I love designer, like, I am going to wear designer. Girl, this is your way around. And obviously there's so many things out there, so if you want something that's really, like, still good quality and not too worn, trust me, there's that out there. Again, eBay is great because it gives you grades of stuff. Do you know what I mean? A, B, C, so you can see how worn it is. There's even stuff on there with tags that girls have only worn once or haven't even worn. So don't think I'm saying second hand and it's going to look broke down, mashed down, squish out, because not necessarily. Statement pieces, and when I say statement pieces, I'm referring to bags, jackets and shoes. If you were going to spend money on something, make sure you're spending it on bags, jacket and shoes. And the reason I say this is because you can rewind, remix, restyle, repattern bags, shoes and jackets a million times. If you spend £100, £200 on a dress or a top, you can't. For example, I went to Zara the other day and I bought these, I'm going to upload a picture. I bought these really cute cowboy boots and I wanted obviously like a silver top to go with them, with like my denim shorts. So I went to Zara and I seen this really cute, I seen two really cute tops. I seen a really cute silver top and a really cute white tassel top. I think the tops were both like, one was 30, one was £35. And then I seen this silver jacket and the jacket was £30 as well. And I was like, the top's giving, but the jacket works and I can wear the jacket 20,000 times. Like, I can wear the jacket so many times. I can wear the jacket without the boots. I can wear the jacket with my heels. I can wear my jacket with dresses. I can, when winter comes, I can wear the jacket for an evening. If I'm going for dinner, I can put a scarf on it. Like, that is now a silver jacket I have that will last me years. So I bought the silver jacket, and that is just an example for me when I will pick, okay, like, let's be smart, Renee. Like, are we going to get that, the trousers that we can rewear 3 times with different tops, or are we going to get the dress that we like and it's a one wear? So think about, okay, I'd rather invest in my shoes, my bags, my jackets. For less is more. I'm telling you now, the expensive girlies anyway that do have the bag, they always look simple and neat. I always prefer someone that looks simple and neat. To me, as long as your makeup is neat, your hair is neat, you can literally be in a £2 Primark vest top, some jeans, some little sandals, a cute bag. You look neat, you look put together, you look classy, you look elegant, you look pretty, your natural beauty comes through. You don't need to do a lot. I love sleek bun era. Like, I'm a sleek bun girl anyway. But for me, you don't need to do the most. So just keep it simple, especially if you're working with a tight budget. Don't think, oh my God, I need this big thing and that and that. No. Like, if you're going out to a festival, or it's summer, when we are in summer now, you can put on a cute pair of denim shorts, a plain white vest up from Primark, some cute trainers or sandals or heels, or whatever your kind of preference is, and you're good to go. As long as your hair's neat, your makeup's neat, you will still bang. I always feel like people that don't try as hard look even more effective. Do you know what I mean? Like, they stand out. I'm like, oh my God, she's just dressed like that, and she just looks iconic. She looks like she doesn't care. And an example of this is, I don't know if you've been like keeping up with the media and stuff, but obviously we've just had Coachella. Kendall Jenner done it as well, where they basically went to Coachella in a white t-shirt and jeans, and it was just giving iconic. Like, everyone and their mum was talking about it, because obviously with Coachella it's like these big fancy outfits, and you know what I mean, everyone's trying the hardest. But it's like, when you actually come neat and like scaled back, it's like, who's she? Who is she? Like, how does she feel like she can dress like that and still just steal the spotlight because you look so different? 5, get into cooking. Stop right now wasting all of your money, or a lot of your money, on eating out all the time. You can feel luxury, you can feel bougie on something out of your fridge. And to me, I've started to invest in my groceries, like in my shopping. So I do love smoked salmon and avocado, and I used to be tight about it, and I'm like, no, Renee, for a week that probably cost me about £6 in terms of like what I spend on it. And I'm like, that's worth it, because if I was going to go and get McDonald's breakfast every day, which I know some people that do that, that's like £25. So I am going to treat myself in my shopping cart. So therefore, at home, I can feel luxury, I can feel bougie. Yes, I will buy my salmon or buy my sea bass. I love stuff like asparagus. All these things are a little bit more expensive in the supermarket, but I am still saving so much more money in general. Plus, because I am making nice meals and not feeling like, oh my God, I'm just eating noodles or I'm eating jacket potato. I feel like I need to go out. I feel like I need to treat myself. I feel luxury in my house. I buy nice plates. I present my food nicely. If I'm feeling for a steak, I will go and buy a £6 steak in the supermarket because it's still going to be way cheaper than me going out and buying a £30 steak. So get into cooking and buy what you want to buy in the supermarket, and whether that is an extra £20 on your shopping for the week, girl, it's so worth it. 6 hot girl budget nights out. So we're going out, we're looking good, we've got our cutest outfit on, but we're on a budget. We still want to have a good time, but we're on a budget. So my first tip for this is drink wine. To be honest, my go-to drink is probably like brown, so like Hennessy. I'm a brandy girl. But however, if I am going on a night out and I want to go to a really nice place or a nice bar with my girls, and I know the drinks are expensive, I will opt for wine. I'll probably buy it, no, not even probably, I'll buy a bottle of wine before we get to the club, so we'll drink that, so I'm already on our way. Pre-drinking is for the win. Like, I know you girls must know about this, but make sure you pre-drink. I am never stepping out completely sober if my plan is to be getting lit. Don't get me wrong, that's not always my plan, but if my plan is to, I'm always going to make sure I have a good amount of drinks, not a quick one, like a few drinks before I leave the house. 2, I'll pick wine. A glass of wine is probably about £6-7. Even if you get a double, it might be 14. But for me, 2 glasses of wine and I am at a good place. Whereas if I'm drinking a spirit, for me, it takes me a lot longer. I feel like it takes me 4 or 5 drinks. Also, wine is something that I sip. It isn't something I gulp back, whereas I feel like with spirits, I drink them a little bit more quickly. So it's a perfect like sip and chill and vibe drink. And I always find I spend a lot less when I'm on a wine vibe. So make sure that you'll go for wine if you want to do bougie on a budget. Also, girl, make sure there's something in the house. Like in the day, if it's a Saturday night and I'm going out, I'll actually make sure I cook that evening, that afternoon, so I know when I get in from that club, I have got food. That will save you a good £7 to £10 after every night out, going to the local kebab shop. Plus, it is not good for your skin. So make sure that there's something in the house. And girl, sometimes it's just a toast vibe, but you know where I'm going with it. Like, you can do this and still have a really nice night out and be effective with your budget.